Hello, and welcome to The Dot. My name is Danny Solosky, and I'm the president and founder of the Dot Directory. We are changing the trucking industry. It is all about giving shippers access to the trucks they need and doing it in a way that benefits both shippers and carriers. We're getting this done through 3 steps. The first step is to create a directory of for-hire trucking companies. There is no directory of trucking companies today that shippers can go to locate the trucks they need. It just doesn't exist. We went to the U.S. DOT to get this done, specifically the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration in Washington. It's the logical place to go. They say it's a good idea, but they can't do it without an act of Congress. So, we have to do it ourselves. That is why we call ourselves the Dot Directory. Let's help them out. We're giving shippers a trucking directory that is complete, accurate, and accessible. And we make sure it stays that way, always. At a minimum, we call trucking companies every 12 months to update their profile information. Yes, a call by a person. The second step is to provide a centralized service that keeps carriers in a green light status, so shippers can focus on booking trucks to their loads without having to chase all the paperwork involved. Why should thousands of shippers chase insurance certificates when we can do it one time in one place for thousands of shippers? It just makes sense. Finally, our third step gives shippers the tools to book the trucks they need. We let them transact business with their selected carriers, whether it is by getting quotes or directly offering loads that can be booked into. We just give them the tools. Here's how it works in simple terms. We recommend carriers to shippers that fit their needs. They create their own list of carriers to work with. They then place out their loads to their carrier list. The carriers get an alert and can book into the ones they want. Once booked, all the load paperwork is immediately available to the carrier. A carrier can book into a load, print their rate confirmation and trip sheet, and send their truck, even at 2 in the morning. Meanwhile, the shipper has all the carrier's paperwork in hand, including certificates and authorities. There is no paperwork to send back and forth to seal the deal. And, all the way through the transaction from load commitment to delivery and freight invoicing, both parties have full communication with each other. A few final points. We are not brokers. We do not step into the middle of transactions between shippers and their carriers. Carriers invoice the shippers the freight bill. We do not charge carriers for anything. Shippers pay us for our service. Carriers that provide us with their complete information packet will be recommended to those shippers that match their services. Pretty simple, really. This is e-commerce for the trucking industry. We use the technologies available to make it happen. We create the transparency and provide the tools that take advantage of that transparency. It is all about giving shippers the ability to find the trucks they need, to keep those trucks in a ready-to-go condition, and to give them the ability to transact business with them. Let's just do it. Join us, and let's make sense of the trucking industry.